How Legendary Leaders Speak. 451 Proven Communication Strategies from the World's Top Leaders, written by Peter D. Andrei, is a practical manual that breaks down the most effective communication techniques used by historical and contemporary leaders, from politicians to entrepreneurs. Andrei analyzes how these strategies can be used to enhance influence, leadership, and persuasion skills, both in professional and personal settings. The importance of communication in leadership. The author starts with the premise that great communication skills are fundamental to being an effective leader. Great leaders not only have brilliant ideas, they know how to express them in a way that inspires action and change. According to Andrei, effective communication is what separates exceptional leaders from the rest. The way a leader communicates can determine the success or failure of their initiatives, as influence and persuasion are key to getting others to act. 1. Simplifying the message. One of the first pieces of advice Andrei offers is the importance of simplicity in messages. Legendary leaders know how to distill complex ideas into clear and understandable statements. Instead of overwhelming the audience with technical details or unnecessary information, they simplify their message, focusing on what's essential. This not only improves comprehension, but also makes the message more memorable. Leaders like Steve Jobs and Winston Churchill exemplify how simple, powerful messages can inspire millions. 2. Effective use of rhetoric. Peter D. Andrei emphasizes the power of rhetoric in effective communication, breaking down 3 key pillars: ethos, credibility; pathos, emotion; and logos, logic. The most influential leaders, such as Abraham Lincoln and Martin Luther King Jr., mastered the art of balancing these elements in their speeches. By combining a credible image with emotional appeal and logical reasoning, leaders managed to attract both the minds and hearts of their listeners, increasing their power of persuasion. 3. Telling stories that connect. Storytelling is a crucial tool leaders use to create deep emotional connections. Andrei explains that personal stories, anecdotes, and metaphors are powerful strategies that help humanize leaders and make their messages more memorable. Leaders like Nelson Mandela and Barack Obama are known for their ability to tell stories that connect with the experiences of their audiences, creating a sense of empathy and understanding that motivates people to act. 4. Being concise and direct. Another key aspect addressed in the book is the need to be concise. Legendary leaders don't waste words. Every sentence has a clear and specific purpose. Peter Andrei points out that speeches or messages that are too long lose the audience's interest, while a direct and precise approach generates a greater impact. Figures like Theodore Roosevelt and Margaret Thatcher knew how to convey their point of view concisely, making every word count. 5. Using body language effectively. Nonverbal communication also plays a crucial role in leadership, and Andrei dedicates an entire section to explaining how legendary leaders use body language to reinforce their message. Firm gestures, open postures, and eye contact are some of the techniques that help a leader project confidence, authority, and closeness. An example is John F. Kennedy's use of body language, which projected an image of strong yet accessible leadership. 6. Inspiring through vision. Great leaders don't just communicate well, they are also able to convey a clear and compelling vision of the future. Andrei explains how figures like Martin Luther King Jr. and Elon Musk have inspired millions by painting a vivid picture of what could be achieved, inviting people to join a larger purpose. To achieve this, it's crucial that leaders communicate their vision enthusiastically and passionately, showing conviction in their words. 7. Controlling emotions. The book also explores the importance of managing emotions during communication. Legendary leaders not only know how to express emotion, but also how to control their own emotions under pressure. Andrei mentions figures like Franklin D. Roosevelt and Angela Merkel, who stood out for their ability to remain calm and clear during great challenges, projecting stability and confidence in times of uncertainty. 8. Adapting the message to the audience. Adapting the message according to the context and audience is another skill Andrei highlights. Not all audiences are the same, and great leaders know how to adjust their approach depending on the group they are addressing. This includes modifying language, tone, and content to better connect with the audience's needs and expectations. Leaders like Mahatma Gandhi and Nelson Mandela knew how to speak differently to diverse groups but always managed to convey their messages effectively. 9. Strategic repetition. Andrei emphasizes the importance of repetition as a technique to highlight key points. Legendary leaders like Franklin D. Roosevelt used repetition not only to make their messages more memorable, but also to reinforce the core values and objectives of their leadership. Strategic repetition helps ensure that the main ideas stay in the audience's mind, making it easier for the message to be remembered and acted upon. 10. Empathy and active listening. Finally, Andrei emphasizes the power of empathy and active listening as traits of exceptional leaders. Listening to others and understanding their concerns creates an environment of trust and respect. Leaders like Mahatma Gandhi and Abraham Lincoln were known for their ability to listen and understand people, which allowed them to adjust their approaches and generate broader, long-lasting support. Conclusion. How Legendary Leaders Speak is a practical and detailed resource that offers 451 strategies to improve communication and leadership. Through historical and contemporary examples, Peter D. Andrei shows that the success of the world's most influential leaders is rooted in their ability to connect emotionally, be clear and concise, and communicate an inspiring vision. With lessons on how to simplify messages, use body language, and control emotions, this book is an essential guide for anyone looking to improve their influence and leadership skills.